start this next vlog talking a little bit about something I do every morning, something you might enjoy and benefit from, and that is bulletproof coffee. I know for a lot of people, this might be considered trendy or hipster, or the latest thing that all the CEOs of big companies do. But I have to say that I gave it a try, and I do essentially the vegetarian version. It consists of a great organic coffee. It can be your favorite coffee. It doesn't have to be organic. A lot of people like to do like certified ones that are like mold free and so on. Organics and some other good quality ones tend to be that way, but you can read the label and be sure. Or you could just use your favorite blend from Starbucks or Pete's or wherever Blue Bottle, whatever you like. But the main thing to add is, like I do, which is these fats that come in the form of ghee or some organic grass-fed butter, if you're not vegetarian or vegan. But I use ghee, GHEE. I believe that's what it or how it's pronounced, I should say. But the combination of that with organic coconut oil and the good coffee combined together, usually blended. You take a tablespoon of the ghee, a tablespoon of the organic coconut oil, then your favorite cup of coffee, and blend it for a quick bit I usually use my Magic Bullet blender. No, not a paid advertisement for them, but usually I blended it, or usually you blend it and then you take that and drink it, and in the mornings. And what it is doing is those good fats, the fat from the butter or the ghee in my case, the fats from the coconut oil combined with the caffeine and the coffee serve to kind of open up your mental pathways in a really quick and high performance fashion. I literally feel it right away. I'm one of those people that doesn't or I don't get a huge benefit from caffeine all by itself. I've never drank coffee for the caffeine. It's all about the flavor for me. And I've been able to quit cold turkey after having a couple of cups a day. For years, I can just quit and not get headaches, any kind of withdrawal. So I've never been a big the type of person that's really affected by caffeine. But what I noticed is this combination really does open up my mind and get some clarity and get some kind of energy in there that helps me write, helps me create, helps me really get the work done in the morning. I'm typically up by 6:30. I'm at my computer and at this coffee by 7, and then I'm getting right to work. And I find that in generally I'm most productive that first thing in the morning anyway. So this combined with that bulletproof coffee has me kind of in a really great state to produce the work. So highly recommend it. And then if you're like me, I have a family history of Alzheimer's late in life. And there's studies and it's controversial. I know there's no 100% guarantee on anything, or the research hasn't been around long enough to really see. But it's that idea that the helpful fats in coconut oil can actually have a stave off the effects and the potential damage from Alzheimer's. So it runs in my family, so that's just an added benefit. But like I said, I drink that coffee, my mind opens up. I can literally feel kind of this refreshed, open quality to my mental focus. And it really helps to get the day going. So give it a try. I know some of you may be rolling your eyes and thinking about, oh, it's just trendy nonsense. But, give it a go. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about, if you've seen my other vlog, and I talked about always having a sketchbook, that's what this is here. But it's this idea that I like to call noodle by doodle. And there's been studies that show that doodling, just kind of that mindless drawing and sketching while you're thinking, while you're in a class, while you're at a lecture, or in my case in a meeting, is actually really beneficial to unlocking some great things in your subconscious mind. It has the ability to unleash ideas and kind of get your mind going just by doodling. So people watch me doodling at meetings or in a class, and they think, wow, this guy is really goofing off, he's not paying attention. But in reality, that's you couldn't be further from the truth. I am totally listening, and by doing this sort of mindless drawing, I call it mindless, but it's activating different parts of your mind, just like the Bulletproof Coffee does. It gets neurological pathways open. Studies have shown that it actually works in doing just that. It actually has that reaction in your brain. Neurological pathways open up, and you make new connections. So it can really enhance things like your thinking, your creative thought in particular, but it also can help to enhance memory and retention. So give it a try. I mean, this is just some samples of the stuff I'm always doodling kind of mindlessly. Oh, this one's just a random another. And then, sometimes it's fun just to color too, even just actually taking the time to color. So I'm like, again, I'm not goofing off, not losing focus. I'm trying to activate really the power of my mind. So give that a try too. Try the Bulletproof Coffee. See how that affects you in the morning. See if that gets you going and gets you productive. And then again, try doodling. At your next meeting or the next group session you're in for or studies, your study group, or even in a lecture. Put out the notepads, sketchbooks, and some pencils and crayons, and just kind of let your team and your friends doodle and see how it affects you. I think you might be surprised.